Right guys, so this is a fashion review. Now I told you I was going to do fashion reviews, okay? Now I'm not going to do too many. I'm not just going to do one today to see how it goes, see how you feel about it. Fashion reviews are really fun. They're always really great, and when they're your own fashions, you really enjoy talking about them. So I'm going to have fun with this. Alright, so fashion review on this cool outfit. Okay. So I took a shirt that's very textured, very patterned, very simple, elegant, and nicely shaped. And then I took a belt, put it through the sleeves in the back, wrapped it around, buckled it over here, so that it looks really cool, and it's an original idea, okay? So I've done this before. I used to do this all the time. Especially when I had my Vimeo channel with Speedos and bodybuilder wear, which I'm not allowed to do now, which maybe YouTube will change the rules, or Vimeo will bring my channel back. But in those videos, I really improvised and really made nice outfits. Really crazy outfits. Like, if you saw them, you'd be like, okay, who's your designer? But it was actually me. So, so totally enjoy. Now, so that was my first fashion review. I hope you really liked it. I feel that fashion is very important. And if you look as good as I do, which, you know, if you're very lucky and you look that good, there's a lot of people that are on my channel that watch that look very good. You know who you are, but all of you, everyone looks good. Honestly, you don't have to be a supermodel to feel that you look good. Looking good comes from inside, and feeling good about yourself and feeling that you look good is always important regardless of how you look, okay? But there are people that are exceptionally good looking that watch my channel. I've seen them. I've gotten them to subscribe. So I know you guys are out there. So because I look very good, this fashion tip might be for you if you are someone that likes to trend on the edgier side of things with costumes and design. Now, this just took me moments. I just decided I'll wrap a belt through my sleeves because I wanted a muscle shirt and I didn't want to have to tie the sleeves with a string, so I'm going to use a belt. So that's fashion review number 1 on my channel. The first one that I've done, the first one of many. There will be others, guaranteed, unless this one just flops, but I don't think so. I think this idea is very cool. I think you'll like it. So totally enjoy. Alright, so thank you guys. Okay, on to Melina. On to Melina. Alright guys, and just so you know, I try to put Melina in the background. It doesn't always work that way because, it always does work that way, but some of my videos, let's say I do 3 Marco videos. The 3 Marco videos are going to be in the front for sure. So you won't see them if you don't flip to the next page, but the Melina will be on the next page. But most of the time I make a lot of Marco videos, so it's not a big deal. I haven't made too many tonight, but there should be enough that it covers the whole page. But maybe not, but at least the front page, when you go to the very first thing when you search my channel, you click on my button, my channel button, and then you see the first 3 videos. Those are going to all be Marco, okay? You might flip through them to the next ones, but you might see Melina, but most of the time, I'm not going to have Melina at the very front. There's always going to be a Marco video up front, unless you catch me as I'm posting them. Then, of course, maybe they'll be there, but I always post them in hours that I try to do the videos quickly for the Melina and just really quickly do the Marco ones over top. So, most people don't care, and I'm getting bigger and more well-known. So to me, it's not a big deal, really, because most Melina videos will be just as popular as the Marco. Some of them are way more popular than the Marco ones. Of course, Marco is more popular than all of them, but not necessarily obviously. But I'm very good looking as a guy. Very good looking as Melina too. I could totally go as Melina and get more views as Melina than Marco, but it just so happens I got more views than Marco. So anyway, saying that. Now, most of you that watch my channel, as you know, I'm very conscientious. I'm very kind of like, well, I want to make sure everyone's happy. I want to make sure everyone has variety. I want to make sure people don't see Melina scaring them at the front page. So a lot of people don't care, and a lot of people would like Melina on the front page. But for you guys that don't, and you guys that don't like that, I definitely put the Marco ones over top of the Melina for you, okay? Now, I would, if people see you watching the Melina videos and they don't know me, which most people are starting to know me, but if they don't know me, you can just say it's a woman. Honestly, it doesn't really look like a guy, but like nowadays, I was going through kind of like doing some shopping for fancy clothes, and I was looking online, and I saw like it was kind of like a sports bra for men. I'm not sure if I can say that on YouTube, but sports bra for men. So I'm sure it's not that risky, but yeah, sports bra for men, and it was actually for men. Like it was actually. It wasn't like stuffing in and putting something stuffed in. It was actually like a bra for a muscular guy. Like it was like a bra for a guy. So, that I'm all for everything that people want to do. I'm really supportive, as you probably noticed. I'm supportive of all lifestyles that are not harming anyone, that are positive, that make you feel like you are feeling really good and you're happy and you're enjoying life. And if you're not harming anybody and the person reciprocates love or whatever it is, then you deserve it and you enjoy it, you take full advantage of it. But for this, I was like, really? Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm thinking, personally for me, I love dressing up as Melina because I look so good. That's the only reason I'm dressing up as Melina. I wouldn't want to miss not doing it. But if you've seen my dad, you know that I look exactly like him. I want to look like that when I get a little older. But yeah, so I was thinking like, for me to wear a bra in the way that I look right now, it just seems, I'm not going to say odd, because some people would buy that, it's probably very popular, but I'm just thinking like, I like my man shirts and my man clothes and my masculinity to be masculine. But you know what? There's a lot of people that are trending towards the feminine. A lot of people are really, really moving towards being gay and lesbian. A lot of people are transgendered. It's getting more and more all the time. So personally, if you want to be a guy and you have a good body and you're very muscular and you want to wear a woman's bra as a guy for your pecs, and it's a sports bra, and you want to wear that and you think it looks good underneath, so when you're going out, or maybe people wear it on top, I don't know, I've never seen it being worn. I've never seen people actually wear that, but there was a lot of selection of it. There was a lot, when I was shopping online I saw a lot of it, so it must be popular. People must be buying it. I can't imagine if they aren't, if it's that many. You should have seen, there was like maybe 30 of them for sale on that one page, on that one site, maybe 40 even, 40 varieties. So obviously it's getting quite popular, so people are doing all kinds of stuff, and they're doing what they want to be, they're being who they want to be, and feeling good about that. So what's the harm in that if it doesn't harm anybody else, and they love it, and they're really enjoying themselves, so why not? So yeah, so I was very surprised. I'm like, well, I like dressing up as Melina only because I look good. I would not personally for me, Melina just is a nice, attractive piece. She's not anything more, but it's really fun too. Don't get me wrong, but I like being a guy. I like being very masculine, very fit. Feeling like a king. Feeling like royalty, feeling like a prince. I love that very much more than being Melina. But Melina has so much life in her, and she's so alive, and she's so, she's just so pretty that you can't help falling in love with something like that and feeling really good about it, even though for me it's more of it is a passion of mine for sure, because I do it so well, but it's not like a lifestyle choice, really. But, a lot of people dress in drag, a lot of people look good in drag, a lot of people look and have sex changes, and, For me, I love being a guy. I've never felt otherwise. I've always loved being a guy. I really like being a guy. For me, it's just really enjoyable to be. I'm an attractive guy, so it's even more enjoyable for me. You know, being able to turn on Melina at an instant, just getting ready, and being able to be an attractive guy are very valuable. So I'm very appreciative of the fact that I can do those things well. So, and just on an end note here, I've been talking my ears off, I've been talking your ears off, I mean, but you enjoy it. I have a calm, soothing voice. I think you enjoy it, okay? Alright, so the one thing I was going to end off on was I was watching a RuPaul video with one of his drag queens on the new UK RuPaul Drag Race. And this was a drag queen that's kind of chubbier. And I would never just chubbier people. Some chubby people are very, very good at singing. Some chubby people are very good at stage presence. Some have really beautiful faces that you would not even think of them as chubby. But I was watching her, and she's kind of a chubby drag queen. And I was like, holy, she's very popular. She has way more than 1 million views. But I'm thinking to myself, this is not very good. She's dressed in very casual clothing, so she's not even dressed well. She doesn't have a good body. Her face is, looks good in makeup, I guess, but she's chubbier and not with the nicest face. So I'm thinking, like my videos are gonna go way more viral than that. I mean, she's doing quite well because she's on RuPaul Drag Race, so everybody watches that show. So she's kind of like popular, but I'm thinking to myself, if I was on RuPaul Drag Race and did a video, I'm sure I'd get millions and millions and millions of views. I already feel like a king, like a star, like a princess when I'm Melina, like the top performer on YouTube. So, if I'm on a show like that and got the advertising going for that, just the automatic connection with the audience because it's such a popular show, I would do quite well. But of course, I could still do quite well. It's just going to take more time to get noticed. But it's getting there. I'm getting more people noticing me. People are really happy with my channel. It's really cute too because a lot of people think I'm famous already, which I'm not. I look very famous. I look like I'm one of the richest celebrities in the world, but I'm not famous. Like, I'm not famous yet. But it is going at a more rapid pace now. I'm getting quite a few subscribers. A lot of people really like me and they're really enjoying my music and they really enjoy my videos. And I'm not surprised. Like, when I see TV, I'm like, it's like the most attractive people on the show. And I'm like, okay, that's attractive? Like, really? And I'm just very lucky that I look as good as I do. That's why I feel that way. But, I'm like, well, the kind of attractive that I know is different than the kind of attractive that's on this popular show of attractive people. So I'm quite attractive and very lucky, very, very lucky. Humble too, but very attractive. So anyway, that's the end of this vlog. Thank you. Out. Bye for now.